Hi students, in the last videos we have completed numerical differentiation chapter. Here it is a numerical integration. Numerical integration is a process of evaluating a definite integral from a set of tabulated values. We have to draw table and we have to find some values then of the integrand. Of the integrand means a function that is to be integrated of f of x. If the integrand is a function of a single valued, then the numerical integration is known as quadrature. Here are some formulas. Those are Newton-Cotes quadrature formula or general quadrature formula. This is this is the general quadrature formula or Newton-Cotes quadrature formula. From this formula we will be getting some other formulas. Those are formula for trapezoidal rule and for Simpson's 1/3 rule, Simpson 3/8 rule and Wedel's rule. These formulas will be by getting by general quadrature formula. If I substitute n is equals to 1, then if I solve this, we will be getting this formula. This formula is called as trapezoidal rule formula or trapezoidal rule or formula. Next, if I substitute n is equals to 2, if I in the general quadrature formula, then we'll be getting, when simplifying, we'll be getting this formula. This formula is called as Simpson's 1/3 rule. And next formula, if we substitute n is equals to 3 in the general quadrature formula, then we'll be getting this. After simplifying, we'll be getting this formula. This formula is called as Simpson 3/8 rule. And last, Wedel's rule. Here we have to substitute n is equals to 6, not 4. If we substitute n is equals to 6, then we'll be getting this formula by general quadrature formula. Here are two formulas, integral x0 plus 6h f of x dx. This is equals to up to 6 n is equals to, and here it is 12. If I take both these integration, if I add and solve, you'll be getting this formula. This formula is called as Wedel's rule. And next, let us go for the problem. Here it is the problem. First one, evaluate integral 0 to 6 interval dx divided by 1 plus x square by using we have to solve a trapezoidal rule, Simpson 1/3 rule and Simpson 3/8 rule, Wedel's rule. By four formulas we have to solve this problem. Here solution, divide the interval. We know that the limit points are 0 to 6. So we have to consider interval 6 into 6 parts, each of width h is equals to 1. The difference between the two values must be 1. So here the function f of x is equals to, the given function is 1 divided by 1 plus x square. We have to consider this as f of x. F of x means it is a function. Then we have to draw the table x f of x. So x values, it should be, the interval should be the difference 1 only. So we have to consider from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go on if you subtract means 1 minus 0, you will be getting 1, 2 minus 1, 1. Means it is a width is same, 1 only. Also h value is equals to 1. So width is equals to constant, h is equals to 1. So these values, f of x value, how we'll be getting means we have to substitute x values in the function, then we have to solve and we have to write here. Here it is x value is 0, substitute in the function x 0. So it will become 1 divided by 1 plus 0 square means 1 divided by 1. So 1 by 1 value is 1. If you substitute x value is 1, here it will become 1 divided by 1 plus 1 square. 1 divided by 1 plus 1 square means 1 by 2 it will become. So 1 by 2 means 0.5. If I substitute x value 2, it will become 1 divided by 1 plus 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 1, 5. So 1 divided by 5 value it is 0.2. So go on doing same thing for 3, 4, 5, 6, substituting in the function and solve that, and you will be getting f of x values. Substitute in the table. So now by trapezoidal rule. Trapezoidal rule means we know that formula integral x0 plus nh f of x dx is equals to h by 2 y0 plus yn plus 2 into y1 plus y2, so on up to n minus 1. In this problem, last n value is 6. So we have to take up to n minus 1 means 6 minus 1. So here it is. x0 value is, initial value is 0, substitute here 0, and x0 you know that 0 plus n value we know that 6 and h value is 1 because width is 1. So substitute here, you will be getting 0 plus 6. So 0 plus 6 means 6. The function f of x, we know that in the question dx divided by 1 plus x square. Here h value is 1, we have to substitute 1 here. So 1 divided by 2 or h by 2, you can substitute in the last. So y naught same thing, plus n means you know that 6. So y6 plus 2 into, here it is y1, y2, y3, y4, up to we have to take n minus 1. N minus 1 means, n you know that 6. So 6 minus 1 is 5. So up to n minus 1 only we have to consider. We have to not write y6 because they have said last in the bracket the value is y n minus 1. Y means, n means 6. So y 6 minus 1 means y5. We know that h value is 1 and substitute 1 by 2. So y naught value. What is y naught value means? We have to see the table and we have to write the values. Here it is. Y naught value is 1. Here it is 1. The x means, here it is y naught means x value is 0 and y. So we have to consider 1. F of x value we have to substitute here. So plus y6. Y6 means we have to go for the value for x is equals to 6 and this we have to write down 0.027. Here it is. This value is called as y6. Next plus 2 as it is. Y1 value again same thing. Here it is x value 1 means 1 we have to see a 1 and f of x value is 0.5. We have to write here plus y2 value means here it is 2 and we have to write 0.2 value plus y3. This is y3 and the y3 value is 0.1. Then y4 value is 0.0588. Next y5 value is 0.0385. Add these things and multiply with 2 and this is 1 plus 0.027 you will be getting 1.027. Here as it is 1 by 2 plus if you add and multiply with 2 you will be getting 1.7946. If you simplify by adding these two and divided by 2 you will be getting 1.4108. This is the solution for trapezoidal rule. And next rule is Simpson's 1/3 rule. Second one, Simpson 1/3 rule. This is the same formula whatever given in the first paper. So x naught you know that initial value is 0 and here x naught is 0, 0 plus 6. So 6 only you will be getting. Function you know that 1 divided by 1 plus x square. This is equals to h by 3 as it is. We have to substitute n is equals to 6. So y naught plus up to n means we know that only we are having 6. So y6 plus 4 as it is. We have to write y1 plus y3. 6 minus 1 means 5. y5 last y5 we will be getting plus 2 as it is. y2 y4 because here it is 6 minus 2 means 4 you will be getting. We have to stop for y4 only. So h plus 3, h value is 1. So next y naught value, go for the same table. Y naught value is 1. Here it is the table. Y naught value is 1. Substitute here. If I take y naught, this y naught value is 1. Substitute in the y naught value 1. Y6 value is 0.027. 0.027. Substitute here 0.027 plus 4 as it is. Y1 value means x value must be 1 and the value of f of x, whatever f of x value we have to substitute in the y1 value. Y1 value is 0.5 plus we have to go for 3. Y3 here it is. So go for 3. Y3 value is 0.1 plus go for y5. Y5 value is 0.0385. Substitute here plus 2 into y2 value. In the table y2 value is 0.2. Substitute here 0.2. Next y4 value. Y4 value is 0.0588. Substitute here 0.0588. Next 1 by 3. 1 plus 0.027 is 1.027 plus if you add and multiply by 4 you will be getting 2.554 plus add this and multiply with 2 you will be getting 0.5176. Add and divide 3, 1.3662. 1.3662. You will be getting this for Simpson's 1/3 rule. And next, Simpson's 3/8 rule. So 3/8 rule formula we have known that already in the previous paper. Here it is 0 to 6 and same thing, x naught 0, n value 6 and h value is 1 and you will be getting limit 0.6 dx divided by 1 plus x square function. Then 3h by 8. Here y naught and last n value we know that in this problem n value is 6. So substitute y6 plus 3 as it is. Y1, y2, y4, y5 same thing because here it is 6 minus 1 means up to 5 only you will be getting y5 plus 2 y3, only y3 we have to take, because here it is 6 minus 3 means you will be getting 3, only one value you will be taking 2 into y3. So now substitute the values. 3 same as it is, 3 by 8 rule means it will be 3 by 8, and 3 h value is 1 divided by 8. Y naught value, go for the table, same thing, go for the table. Here it is, y naught value is, here it is, y naught value is 1, substitute 1 here, y naught value 1, substitute here 1, and y6 value 0.027 plus 3, y1 value is 0.5, y2 value is 0.2, and y4 value is 0.0588 plus y5 value is 0.0385 plus 2 as it is in the table. We have to observe y3 here it is, y3 value is 0.1, substitute here 0.1, and 3 by 8 into 1 plus 0.027 is 1.027 plus add and multiply with 3, you will be getting 2.3919 plus 2 into 0.1 means 0.2. If you add these three terms and multiply 3 and divided by 8, you will be getting 1.3571. This is the solution for Simpson's 3 by 8th rule. And next, last rule, that is Wedel's rule. Here it is Wedel's rule. Wedel's rule's formula, here it is. This is a big formula, but we have to consider up to 0 to 6, and we have to write dx divided by 1 plus x square, because f of x, this is equals to 3h by 10. We have one formula already. I said that up to x0 to x0 plus 6h, we have to consider this formula, and we have to write here y0 plus y1 plus y2 plus 6y3 plus y4 plus y5 5y5 plus y6. So go on substituting. H value 1, 3 into 1 by 10. Next, y naught value is 1 by observing the table. Same thing, by observing the table, here it is y naught. So y naught value is 1, substitute there. And next it is 5 as it is. Y1 value is 0.5, substitute here 0.5. So next y2 value is 0.2, substitute here 0.2. So next plus 6, y3 value is 0.1, substitute here 0.1 plus y4 value 0.0588. So substitute here 0.0588 plus next y4, it is completed. Next 5 write down. y5 value is 0.0385, write it here 0.0385 plus y6 value is 0.027, substitute here 0.027. So next 3 by 10, 1 plus 5 into 0.5 is 2.5 plus 0.2 as it is, 0.6 as it is, means 6 into 0.1 is 0.6 plus 0.0588 plus 5 into 0.0385 is 0.1925 plus same thing value 0.027. If you add these things and multiply by 3 and divided by 10, you will be getting 1.3735. This is the solution for Wedel's rule. Thank you.